Well, hello, my algebra students. I hope you had a glorious weekend. And I tell you what, keep telling yourself just 4 more weeks till Christmas vacation. So when you get tired, you're like, I don't want to do homework, all this homework. 2 more weeks. So here's a little review for Tuesday's test. So this is not all the problems that'll be on, but a nice little selection to give you an idea. Also a little practice. So do the 4 on the board here, whatever you call this. And then turn me back on when you're done, and we'll go from there. Okay, good. Well, I'm glad you did them. Now, if you want, you can make 3 different graphs. Don't have to. You could just make the final one if you think you know what you're doing. But remember, this is OR. OR says wherever you see shading. So you bring this one down. Whoa! Bring this one down. Whoa! But notice the 3 overlaps the 6, so that's the answer. Anything greater than 3. This one. Okay, here's greater than 6. Now, and says it has to be true for both. Has to be true for both. So where's there shading on top of each other? That's the key for an and. So no shading here, so not part of my answer. So anything bigger than 6. Woohoo. Now this one. Here's less than 6. Whoa. Here's greater than 8. Whoa. Now, where's there shading on top? It's an and. I see shading here, but not here. I see shading here, but not here. What do I do? There's nothing there. I don't see anything. So it's just a blank number line and no reals. Let's see this one. I'll move it up for you there. Okay, here's less than 6. Here's greater than 8. Now, wherever there's shading, well, I see shading there because it's an OR. Wee, bring it down, bring it down. Wee. Okay, there's a, bring it down. That's my answer then because it's an OR. Okay, 2 more problems right there at the bottom, 1 and 1 OR. Go ahead, turn me off and do it, and then turn me back on. Okay, so if it's squished together like this, you solve it by getting a 1x in the middle. So you do the reverse to get x by itself. But you have to do it to all 3 spots. So 46. So then you divide everything by do, or the number 2 if you're normal. So 18 less than or equal to x, which is less than or equal to 23. By the way, let's pause for a minute. You're going to have a buddy quiz on Thursday, and that buddy quiz is only on Chapter 0. Anything we've covered from Chapter 0. I do plan to make a video in a couple hours on that. Don't need to look at it right away, but just give you an idea, and that will be with the buddy. You pick the buddy. Unless you want to do it by yourself, that's okay. But so you might want to just look over Chapter 0 Tuesday night or Wednesday night. But anyways, so let's get back to this. So you solve this. So I'm going to multiply both sides by -2. -2 times -1/2 is just 1. But I multiplied by negative, so you switch the inequality. This one I'm going to multiply by just 2. Don't switch anything. So it's an OR, so it's wherever there's shading. I'm going to do 2 at once here. I'm just feeling happy this day. Oh, I ate too much. So, okay, here we go. Flippy, flippy, flippy. Okay. Do the top 3. That's absolute value. By the way, this is an equals. I apologize for that being sloppy. Do those 3, and then we'll go from there. Well, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. First, I need to dedicate this video, and we're dedicating it to the pencil. Oops. Made in the USA. Oh, I love America. Okay, back to our problems here. So, remember, whenever you have absolute value with a variable, you break it up in 2 parts. So this would be 2x minus 6 is greater than or equal to 10. Now greater than is or the opposite of the inside. Okay, now the directions should say solve and graph. Sorry about that. I'm going to add 6 to solve for this x. Then I'm going to divide both sides by dose. This one, I'm going to take the opposite of everything inside of parentheses. I'm going to subtract 6. Yes. Then I'm going to divide both sides by -2. So x would be less than or equal to -2. So my answer, since it's an OR, would be greater than or equal to 8. Whoa! Or less than or equal to -2. If I didn't make a big dumb mistake. So this one, oops. So I have 6 minus x is equal to 10. Or, I almost said and there, but I didn't want to say and. I wanted to say or. Just plain equals has to be or. It can't be and. It can't be two different numbers at the same time. So I'm going to subtract 6, negative x equals 4. Take the opposite. Now notice in equals you can't flip. It's always equals. So nothing changed. So I'm going to add 6. So x equals 16. Now here's a little trick. Whenever you have inequalities, that means shaded. If there's no inequality, there's no shading. So just be dot. And another dot if it says solving graph, which this one was supposed to. Now this one, okay, 1/3 x plus 2 is less than or equal to 6. And because it's less than, we're going towards the middle, towards the middle, towards the middle, and the opposite. I said the opposite. So I'm going to subtract 2 and then multiply both sides by 3. You always take the reciprocal and multiply by. So x is less than or equal to 12. Then this one, distribute the 1/3, or excuse me, distribute the -2 the 1/3 and the 2. So then I'm going to add 2. So -1/3 x is less than or equal to 8. Multiply by -3. So x is greater than or equal to -24. Okay. Oops. So let's draw my graph over here. Now it's and, so it's less than -12, and it's greater than -24. Now if you want to draw 3 graphs, go ahead. I'm going to go with this because it looks like we're starting to run out of time. So just be everything between the two with solid dots. Now remember, you can do this if you remember. If you don't worry about it. Use brackets. Okay, I am running out of time. Now, I got 2 variables and it says graph on the Cartesian coordinate system. So it's already solved for y, so I'm going to go -4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Slope is 3, so 1, 2, 3 over 1. 1, 2, 3 over 1. Now, is it solid or dashed? Well, it's dashed because there's no equals there, so we. Now we got to pick a point. I'm going to pick 0, 0. Is 0 greater than 3 times 0 minus 4? Is 0 greater than 0 minus 4, which is -4? And hopefully you say yes. Okay, this one. Last one on the paper. We're going to treat it like an equals because we need to find the boundary first. I didn't do that here because it was already solved for y. So greater than 4. So I'm going to subtract 3x. And I'm putting quotes to say really it's not an equals. But I'm going to do that because from what I need is just the boundary, which is when it's equals. Then I'm going to divide by -2. So I don't need to worry about flipping anything because we just need the boundary where it's equal to it. So it'd be 3/2 x minus 2. So it'd be -2. And then up 3, 1, 2. Let's see, did I make a boo-boo? Nope, I think that's right. 1, 2, 3 over 2. Up 3, 1, 2, 3 over 2. Now, if you wanted to, you could do intercepts. I will take that. That's fine. Solid or dashed? It's dashed. So, oops, little bit off here. So, now, let's pick 0, 0 again. Is 0 3 times 0 minus 2 times 0, is that greater than 4? And hopefully you say 0 is not greater than 4. So this is false. So everything on this side is false. So it must be this side. Hey, 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 hey. So, that was fun. Plan to make another video tonight, review for Thursday. We'll see how it goes. Ah, earthquake. Ah, just joking. Bye.